Yeah, so being an artist has been a little tough lately.
I've noticed
I
that
can't
it's like just randomly.
Really?
Wow, are you gonna open the gift?
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm nervous. So funny.
Oh? This is amazing. Where'd you get this ridiculous thing? Oh, I have these.
He saw me make.
Wow. This is so exciting.
Oh,
I didn't get to see it actually. Really? I don't know all of them. Like, this is highly.
I know. You still watch it.
This is bad, right? Yummy. I sold my clothes here once, I think. How do you know? I got a really yummy Thai iced tea, and unfortunately I wasn't hungry, but that place had really good food. Oh, and I got a skirt at Beacon's Closet. I don't remember if I vlogged that. Oh my god, all I do is forget to vlog. I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but it's been really hard for me to make art that I enjoy recently, and painting especially. I just find it so relaxing and I'm really proud of what I made after. But I think there's been this fear of failure that's been kind of creeping in. I think especially because I've been job hunting for the past year and it's essentially full of just rejection. Like, I don't have a job yet. So it feels like I've been burnt out for essentially months, but I'm kind of creating and pushing past that because I have to, but it feels like I'll enjoy maybe 1 out of every 10 things that I make. So that's been really tough lately. But for my friend Kay's birthday, I wanted to make them a painting of them with their cats, which is kind of what I always go to for all my friends as well. It's usually them and their cats. And what's really crazy to me is how much I don't want to do something I know I enjoy because of the pressure I put on myself, or because I freak myself out about it so intensely. You know, like, I'll think, okay, I have to paint today, and then I psych myself out. But then when I actually sit down to do it, I remember how fun it is. And I actually feel like painting is a visual representation of that feeling, because when you start a painting, it looks so bad the entire time. It doesn't look good until the very end. And that's pretty much a direct representation of what I've been talking about, I feel like. It for me to get to this point, I had to think about it weeks in advance and be like, okay, on this day, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to paint. And when I actually did it, I was like, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I was so happy about it that I actually made a few more paintings that I'm going to show you in this video, because I really felt like I had to capitalize off of that energy and excitement I had for painting. But then I feel like that cycle kind of contributes to my burnout a little bit, where I'll make and make and make until I'm like, oh, I don't think I wanted to do that anymore, but I just kept going. It's actually kind of like where you'll have a really good meal and you know you're full, but you keep eating because it's so delicious. And then at some point you stop and you're like, oh, I should have stopped eating 30 minutes ago. Do you know what I mean? And I don't actually have a conclusion for this thought. I think I'm just kind of rambling a little bit and updating you on what it's been like as an artist lately for me. And this is kind of an ongoing struggle, so there's no conclusion. But I will say I'm really proud of myself for making 3 whole paintings in this 1 week. And I'm really happy with how they turned out. I'll let you watch the process. Another thing that's been happening recently that's kind of affecting my view on creating as an artist and potentially having a small business is the tariff situation that's been going on in the US. It's kind of up in the air. No one really knows what's going on. Currently it's May 3rd and I had some products come in over the past few weeks, and I have a few more coming in because I have my markets in July, and I had actually just placed my orders before the tariffs were announced. I haven't had to pay tariffs so far, which is great because it's really expensive. I ordered a lot of merchandise specifically for the market, not just my small business. So I ordered 2 types of reusable bags, hats, sticker sheets. I ordered temporary tattoos for some of the mini events I'm having at the market. And then my products, I ordered a bunch of new sticker sheets. I'm getting sticky notes. I have a lot of prep to do before my markets, and it just happened to coincide with the tariffs. So that was really stressful, and I don't know what it's going to be within the next few months when I start getting my other packages in, but so far so good. And I'm not even someone who is like a small business artist full-time or anything, so it's definitely not as stressful for me as it is for full-time artists that have to sustain themselves with their online shop and need to have products coming in all the time. Since I am like a super duper small business, I can order stuff in low quantities because I know I don't really sell a lot of it, but my friends that do art full time have to get larger quantities because they have so many customers that want their things and they do bigger markets. And you know, the more you buy, the more expensive it is, and the more expensive that tariff payment will end up being. I've been talking a lot about my job situation in this video. You know, I can't really get a job, and so I've been kind of settling into like, maybe I can do more with these art markets, but then, you know, with this new tariff situation, that won't really be viable because I can't make products. I get a lot of my stuff manufactured in China because American manufacturers just do not have the ability or the capacity to make so many of the products that artists like me make. Some things like stickers, I make those in America, and I make a lot of things by hand as well. Then again, even supplies oftentimes come from China. And all of my bigger products, like my bags, my plushies, my shirts, my socks, everything else I get made in China. I was just starting to think, okay, I can't get an illustration job. I can't get a job in animation. I can't get an editorial job. Maybe I'll do art markets. Aside from the problems on my end, something I'm worried about is like, if things get more expensive for the general public, will they even want to spend money on non-essential goods like stickers? And something I'm seeing a lot of people saying is like, just use American manufacturers. If artists were to do that, then our products would cost more because the cost of manufacturing things in America is higher. Or alternatively, we might just keep making stuff in China and then pay the tariff, and we will still have to raise our prices, and people won't want to pay that because honestly, I feel like artists are often undervalued. And I've interacted with a lot of customers that already don't feel that my current prices or my friend's current prices are reasonable. So I can't imagine that people will want to shell out more money for something that is non-essential and they think is overpriced already. So that's also another concern stemming from this issue. I bought these little clips with a little sticky side on the back. I don't think I can actually explain what I'm going to do, so I think I'll just show you. This might be a silly idea, but I got these little clip things to attempt to make my grids stand at a 45-degree angle because last time I had them like this and I ended up needing this whole side as display space, but you can't actually see anything. So I was like, what if 45-degree angle? Okay, so the idea doesn't work as well as I thought because of these things. They're completely and entirely in the way. So that kind of sucks because I kind of really wanted the display space. I mean, I could technically just extend it one grid over. It's just that there will be less window space for me, which I don't like. It feels really suffocating a little bit. Oh. Okay, so definitely Definitely not this. Let's try something else, I guess. Okay, I'm done. It looks like this. This is fine. Now I can show you my special plan. I'm going to take the little clips I was showing you and attach them to the backs of this thing and then clip them on here. And then I'm going to stand my sticker sheets in here. So hopefully that works out okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait. This is actually really fun. Okay, let's try it with the actually most. Okay, it currently looks like this. It's actually really nice. I'm just worried about the stability of it. If I'm being like an extra violent customer, it's kind of really shaky, but obviously customers aren't like that. I'm just like, just in case, you know, if I'm like, oh, what's this? It's not that bad. Oh my god, I thought I sold out of these, but I have plenty left. Why did I lie? Why did I think they sold out? So this whole corner is going to be sticker sheets because I got a few more in the mail and I'm going to try to put all of them on because I don't think I have all of them up here right now. These are all of the sticker sheets that I don't have up on my display yet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I need to find space for them. Okay, this took way longer than it should have, but I've situated everything so everything fits nicely and I only have to do 3 on each side. And this part will be where my name goes. I'll do it in a second. What I'm gonna have to do day of is only have like 1 or 2 sticker sheets on here at a time because as I was situating them, I was like, oh, let me touch this. And as I was doing it, well, now that I'm showing you, it's not doing it anymore, but when I was doing this, they would just fully fall over because this height is very low in comparison to how high the stickers are. This one's okay. So this one, like even if it tips over, I mean, it might fall, but not as much as like this one. So if someone's like, whoops, oh, okay, well now it looks like I'm a liar because I swear when I was doing it a second ago, I have to prove it to you now. Like, oh, let me grab this. It's kind of, I don't know, it's not, but I swear that's what was happening. See? Like that. Also, I actually had this display last time and people just did not buy it. Or maybe they just didn't see him there. I don't know. So I might have to figure out something a bit more efficient. Like, I feel like it's very there. I even bought this fake grass situation to kind of emphasize because he's a caterpillar. People don't seem to notice that he's there. Maybe it's because he's surrounded by all of these larger items. Now that I'm looking at it, this is a little unbalanced. There's like only stickers here and only big items here. I don't know. Whatever. This is kind of overwhelming. It's fine. Let's just do some inventory checking. I usually take just like a huge stack of stickers, but no one actually buys stickers that often, so I feel like 5 is enough, to be honest. Right now, okay. And that's, oh, hello. And that feels like enough. This is literally 2 of them, but whatever. No one buys stickers from me anymore. Fine, I'll take 1 more. Just in case. You never know. We are taking a small break. Oh, okay. Hello. Excuse me. Wait, I'm confused. What am I doing here? What's the point of me bringing... Now what? Now I need covering my skin fur. So that they need to sit here. Do you want to see? Ta-da! It looks really cute this time. It's 11, so we're technically open. As you can see, some people aren't done setting up and some people aren't even here yet. Katie's not done. Oh, welcome. Here's Alice's table. Hello. Katie has brought us some snacks. Whoa, it's warm. Ooh. Update. Katie and I both had 3 sales from one group of friends. Oh, sorry, that was really bad. Hopefully it gets better. Like, not to be negative. It's just like, they didn't do any advertising and there's no one here. Look how empty these halls are. Did you eat breakfast? Some people don't you want a bigger sticker? I do. Right? And it's the same price. Oh, so exciting! I'm so excited about this. Snack time update. I made 1 more sale, so that was really exciting. I'm gonna check how many sales I made total, but I'm not really keeping track because I'm not doing square this time. Oh, thank you. Take your time. Thank you. Yay! Wow, so cute. Are you visiting next time? Thank you. Mr. Teddy. Mr. Teddy. Yoo-hoo. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh, it's starting to rain. I don't have an umbrella. My car is far away. I'm cold. So I wanted to do a recap of the event that I did over the weekend. So to start off, this was actually a 2-day event, but I did so poorly on Saturday that I packed up and I didn't come back to sell on Sunday. The weather was not great. The venue space didn't have any air circulation or AC. So it was just really hot and humid and it was hard to be in this space. So even if customers did come in, it was just uncomfortable. So they probably didn't even stay that long. But speaking of customers, there really weren't any, which is kind of the core of the issue that I had with the market. So I didn't know this was going to be the case because I had heard of the market last year and I saw that it went pretty well. For whatever reason, this year, no marketing was done until, it was actually day of the market. No advertising had been done on social media, and even when you were at the space, there was very little signage, and the actual spaces that the artists were located in were kind of hard to find if you didn't know where to go. So overall, the entire situation wasn't great. I think the market was really trying to heavily rely on organic foot traffic, but organic foot traffic doesn't necessarily equate to actual sales because the market took place in Industry City. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of just like a bunch of buildings with stores inside. But if someone comes in and they've bought lunch and they stumble upon an event and they don't really know what it is, they might not want to shell out more money versus someone that found out about an event months or weeks in advance, found artists that they like and come in ready to spend money. There's a big difference between the two. And while the vibes were okay because I hung out with Katie and Alice, my main priority was, the business aspect of it. For transparency, I made a profit of $80 for Saturday, which is the worst I've ever done. And as some of you may know, I have my own markets. And so I mostly do those. The only other event I've done is Anime NYC, which is a pretty big convention in New York. So I don't have a lot of experience with other markets, small or otherwise. And it definitely made me question my worth as an artist, even though it's not necessarily my fault that there weren't many customers. And I also think my work might not have been suited for this market because this market is supposed to be like an indie comic event, but they had accepted me after seeing my portfolio, so I thought maybe there's an overlap in our audience. But their audience was just organic foot traffic from Industry City. And the likelihood of someone coming in off the street and liking my work is very slim, I feel like, because I have such a specific selection of work and audience that enjoys it and wants to pay for it. Overall, it's safe to say that I was really disappointed, and it is very in theme with everything I've been talking about in this video, facing rejection and failures as an artist, which sucks for obviously a multitude of reasons, but I think another one I'm coming across is that this is supposed to be a creative outlet, but it definitely really sucks when I'm not appreciated or I guess compensated or recognized for all of my effort. But despite all of this, I am still hopeful. I think that there will be more opportunities to do well in the future. I'm already planning some things for my next market, which is my market. It's on July 26th and 27th. And between now and then, there's like 2 months. So I'm really hoping to take a step back and I guess not reevaluate what I want to do as an artist. I think I've been putting so much pressure on myself to do that. I just want to get back into enjoying art again, and I want to give myself the space to create and fail in a comfortable environment. I know this has been a fairly talk heavy video. I think I usually don't talk in my videos, but I wanted to share a little bit of what's been going on in the art world, or I guess my art world. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soonish, I hope. Bye.